That's my signature right there. Bury it right in front of the board.
There she is. Woo! Oh, these slide so much better. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, you did better on these already, Mama B.
Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Possum Run Homestead. I'm Mama B, and today we are building a new project. This is something for a friend, and I hope you enjoy the little build. DIY here. I've got everything that I need to complete this. I have 2 pieces of 2 foot by 4 foot plywood, and I have 2 boards that are cut up. I have their 1x4s, common 1x4s, and I've got these already cut up. It takes 2 boards that are 10 foot. So I've got 2 cut that are 48 inches, 2 cut that are 22.5 inches, 2 more that are 22.5 inches. So here we have the sides, we have the ends, and then we have 2 that are 12 inches for the legs. I will cut some more. I've got to cut 2 more of these sides and 2 more of these end pieces and 2 more legs. So let's get to cutting those and we'll put it all together. This is my version of a lightweight. Man, that bee was, This is my version of a lightweight cornhole boards. Good morning, y'all. I'm Mama V with Possum Run Homestead, and today I am building some DIY cornhole boards. These are lightweight boards versus some of the bigger, heftier boards. These here are regulation size, but very lightweight. For each board, you will need a piece of 2x4 plywood. This is 1/2 inch plywood that I'm using. 2 feet wide, 4 foot long. You will need 2 1x4s that are cut to 48 inches. You will need 3 1x4s that are cut to 22.5 inches. You'll need 2 1x4s that are cut to 13 inches, and we'll trim those down. And you'll need some screws. I use 1-inch pocket hole screws. You'll need a pocket hole jig, or you can use the little clamp-on one, just as easy. I just happen to have this tabletop mount one. I have the pocket hole driver and bit, a square to line up my cuts for these boards, a pencil, measuring tape, I have a sander, jigsaw, and a drill. So you will cut, you will get 2 1x4s for each board. So to make a set, you will need 4 1x4x10 boards, and you're going to cut those up into these pieces. 48 inches, 22.5 inches, and 12 inches. Let me get the second 2 boards cut up, and we'll get to putting this all together. We'll start drilling some holes. So these 3 and these 3 are our top, bottom, and middle piece. these two and these two are our two side pieces, and I'll show you those in just a second. We'll do these one at a time. Okay, it is over 100 degrees out here today, so it is a warm one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mark them. So our two side pieces here, they're going to go down the edges like this. We want to make sure that we are down far enough with our first hole that we're not getting caught up where our hole for our legs are going to go, because your legs will kind of slide up here. And you want to make sure that when you put that hole in there for the bolt, that you don't have a pocket hole screw that is in the way. So we're going to put one really kind of close to the edge here. And then we're going to come down a little bit. And then we're going to put them, I don't know, about every 8-10 inches down the side of them. This doesn't have to be perfectly measured. And then we're also, on these side pieces, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go middle. We're going to go off from the side, about 6 inches or so. We're going to come in from the ends. We're going to have two of them that come in from the ends so that it can attach right here, like this. And same thing here and same thing here. So I'll go ahead and mark these. And like I said, I've got one in the middle. I've got one on either side, but not too close to the pocket holes that are going to be going this way. So when we do these sideways, these two right here and these two right here on each of these 22.5-inch boards will be 3/4 inch deep pocket holes. When we come up here and do the ones that are going to go into the top board, those need to be 1/2 inch deep pocket holes. You don't want to go too deep on those. Otherwise you're going to come through the top of your board, and you don't want that. So this is kind of what we got going on here. Like this. This is going to be down here. Down here. And then we're going to go in here and mark. Yep, we got that one marked. And then this last one is going to be down here. The bottom. And that's kind of how they're going to sit. Alright, so now we need to cut our pocket holes. So let's get that done. I'm just using my tops as a table here. We'll move this out of the way, don't need it. Grab our pocket hole jig. I've already got that set at a depth of 3/4 inches. So we'll do those side pieces first. And they will go like this into the board. I have this set up for a 1/2 inch or a 1x2. No, I have this set up for a 2x4. So I need to adjust that. So I'm just adjusting squeeze on this. There we go. Now we can cut the holes that go up into the top piece. So we'll just sit it on here, line up where I want that hole. And we'll start drilling those. down here at the end. One in the middle. And on the middle one, I'll only put 3 holes. I'll just put the one at the end. Shit. Don't do what I did. I just messed this board up. I'll use this one for the middle. Because what I did, and you'll see this, I'm not going to lose the board, thank the Lord, but I made a mistake. So, you see this? Here's my pieces that go into each side. I put my ones that go into the board on the wrong side. So I'll use this for the middle, it won't be wasted, but make sure you drill your holes on the same side as the holes that you have marked. Live and learn, y'all. Live and learn. We all make mistakes, right? Time to start the big ones. You do the same thing on those, except for they don't have the end pieces. Go ahead and take this sticker off. Oh, that's sticky. I have to get that off with sandpaper. That's okay. I'll be going over the whole thing with sandpaper in a little while. Do that nice and easy, you shouldn't have a problem with it slipping. We'll get this board ready. Just screw it onto the top. Go. I'll go grab some shorter ones. birthday.
Come on. Nice.
Come on. Hope you enjoy.
I was throwing some hard hints at Tim's birthday.
Look at these guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh, heck yeah.
Upside down.
Oh, you did tip the logo.
I tried.
Look at this.
It's okay.
Oh, I think you did great.
Mama V. Is his a little bit smaller than mine?
It is.
I love the
I thought
duck.
so. His is smaller
Hey,
than mine.
I love
Kind of
that.
like your ridge is bigger than ours.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Not.
Not.
That's awesome. That's my new favorite duck right there. Hey, did you paint that?
Yeah, I painted both of
She
them
did
by
good,
hand.
didn't she?
That's pretty. It ain't gonna be G-rated. That's pretty damn good.
Ducking fabulous.
Yeah, that is ducking amazing.
Mama V, I think you done started this trend here.
Yeah.
I know, I know.
I hope you got a jig because you're probably gonna end up making a whole lot of these.
I make them all by hand, so
It might be time to build a jig.
takes 2 to 3 days.
That's pretty
Now,
sweet.
what I need to do is I need to buy a 6-inch hole saw because I have to cut these with jigsaw by hand, and it's a pain in the rear. So
Well, thank
yeah,
you.
one of these days.
I love it. I actually bought some bags from
Good.
Academy Sport,
Good, because I didn't have time to make those.
so we're gonna put these to use today. Now,
Oh God.
Freedom
here we
Weekend,
go. We're
Freedom
about to hear
Weekend just
about this.
happened, right? And I dominated the weekend. I lost once to that guy.
Is that the way the story goes?
No,
Yeah,
that's
but he
facts.
cleaned me up like 3 times.
That's facts. I lost once all weekend, 2 days in Cornhole, and it was to this guy. But to be fair, they just moved the court, and that was my first time on the court, because after that, I didn't lose again. Then I brought my son in, and we didn't lose teams.
I mean, to be
right?
fair, I removed myself from the competition.
Oh, is that it?
That's true.
Well,
I
I,
didn't wanna
I
do
seen
that.
you throw, and it was probably wise. No, I'm just kidding. No, hey, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I love the duck.
I know.
That
That's
is-
I'm trying to think of something to go with here. Come on, keeping it real, because that's just a
Yeah, that is
black
ducktastic.
blue.
That's ducktastic, ain't it?
I gotta be honest. I didn't really think yours was going to be as good as Tim's because Tim was really good. But that duck just sealed the deal. Those are better than Tim's. Those are nice, Mama B. These are nice, and guess what? My birthday's September 5th.
I told her I hope she's got a jig.
I'm
I'm pretty sure she can do even better on DD5.
That's right, 3rd time's a charm, baby.
Third time's a charm.
Nice.
Signature right there. Bury it right in front of the board.
There she is. Woo! Oh, these slide so much better. Oh yeah, see you did better on these already, Mama B.
All right, babe, you're gonna be down there.
Hey, listen, come on.